Mercedes-Benz just dropped a bombshell on the electric sedan market. The all-new 2027 CLA starts at $47,250, and it delivers 374 miles of EPA-certified range. That's more than a Tesla Model 3, more than a BMW i4, more than a Hyundai Ioniq 6, and it charges from 10 to 80% in just 22 minutes. This isn't another overpriced Mercedes EV that nobody can afford. This is the German brand finally figuring out how to build an electric car that competes on price, range, and technology with the best in the business. The 2027 Mercedes-Benz CLA Electric is here, and it's about to make luxury EVs accessible to a whole lot more people. Let's dive in. Design and first impressions. The first thing you need to know about the new CLA is that it was designed from the ground up as an electric vehicle. This isn't a gas car with batteries shoved underneath. It's built on Mercedes' brand new MMA platform, short for Mercedes Modular Architecture, and every single line on this car was drawn to maximize efficiency. Take a look at that front end. You've got a full-width LED light bar stretching across the grille, which isn't really a grille at all since there's no engine to cool. Mercedes calls those star pattern accents digital grille elements, and love them or hate them, they're distinctive. You'll spot this car from half a mile away. Now check out that roofline. It's a fastback design that slopes dramatically toward the rear, ending in an integrated ducktail spoiler. This isn't just for looks. Mercedes achieved a drag coefficient of 0.23. For context, that's slipperier than a Porsche 911. It's more aerodynamic than almost any sedan on sale today, and that efficiency translates directly into range. At just over 15.5 feet long, the CLA is compact, similar in size to a Tesla Model 3 or BMW 3 Series. But here's something cool. Mercedes gave it a frunk. That's right, a front trunk. It's small at 3 cubic feet, but it's the first time in 90 years that a Mercedes has had storage under the hood. Perfect for your charging cables or a weekend bag. The design is polarizing. Some people love the futuristic look, others think it's trying too hard. But one thing's for sure, Mercedes wanted this car to look different than anything else on the road, and they succeeded. Interior, where luxury meets technology. Step inside the CLA, and this is where Mercedes justifies that $47,000 price tag. You're immediately greeted by what Mercedes calls the MBUX Superscreen, and it's optional but absolutely worth it. 3 displays behind a single curved piece of glass spanning the entire dashboard, a 14.25-inch driver display on the left, a 14-inch central touchscreen in the middle, and another 14-inch display for the passenger on the right. That's 41 inches of screen real estate. But here's what separates this from Tesla's approach. Mercedes didn't eliminate physical controls. You still have real buttons for climate control, a real volume knob, and yes, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto comes standard. That's something Tesla has refused to offer for years, and it's a major selling point for people who want their phone to integrate seamlessly with their car. The voice assistant uses ChatGPT integration through Microsoft. You can ask it complex questions like, find me a charging station with a coffee shop nearby that's open right now, and it actually understands context. It's genuinely useful, not just a gimmick. Now let's talk materials. The base model comes with real leather seats, not vegan leather, not leatherette, actual leather. You've got aluminum trim, real wood accents, and natural fiber materials on the dashboard. Compare that to a Tesla Model 3's minimalist cabin with synthetic materials throughout, and the difference is night and day. This feels like a $50,000 luxury car. Tesla feels like a $40,000 tech demo. The panoramic glass roof comes standard. It's not a tacked-on option. Heated front seats are standard. Ambient lighting with 64 colors is standard. Mercedes is loading up the base model with features that competitors charge thousands extra for. Storage? The trunk offers 14 cubic feet, smaller than the Model 3's 23, but you gain that 3 cubic foot frunk up front. Rear legroom is adequate for adults, though the sloping roofline does cut into headroom slightly if you're over 6 feet tall. This is a compact sedan, not a limousine. One minor complaint from early reviews is the MBUX system has a learning curve. There are menus within menus, and it takes time to figure out where everything is. Tesla's interface is simpler and more intuitive, but once you learn it, MBUX offers far more customization and features.
Performance and the 800-volt advantage. Mercedes offers two powertrain options at launch. Let's start with the base model, the CLA 250 Plus. It uses a single rear-mounted electric motor, producing 268 horsepower and 247 pound-feet of torque. That's good for 0 to 60 in 6.6 seconds. Not earth-shattering, but quicker than most family sedans. And here's the kicker. It achieves 374 miles of EPA range. That's the longest range of any electric sedan under $50,000. How? Two reasons. First, that incredible 0.23 drag coefficient we talked about. Second, Mercedes gave the rear motor a 2-speed automatic transmission. Most EVs use a single-speed gearbox because electric motors deliver full torque instantly across a wide RPM range. But Mercedes added a second gear that engages above 50 miles per hour. This reduces motor RPM at highway speeds, improving efficiency by 5 to 8%. It's a small engineering detail that makes a huge difference on long road trips. Now, the upgraded model, the CLA 350 4MATIC, adds a front motor for all-wheel drive. Combined output jumps to 349 horsepower and 380 pound-feet of torque. Car and Driver tested it at 4.8 seconds 0 to 60. Mercedes claims 4.9. Either way, that's seriously quick. It matches the Tesla Model 3 Premium RWD despite having less power because that 2-speed transmission optimizes acceleration. The trade-off? Range drops to 312 miles with the dual-motor setup. Still excellent, but you're sacrificing 62 miles for that extra performance. But here's where the CLA really flexes: 800-volt charging architecture. Most EVs, including the Tesla Model 3, BMW i4, and Polestar 2, use 400-volt systems. The CLA's 800-volt setup, borrowed from Mercedes' Vision EQXX concept car, changes everything. Plug into an Electrify America 350-kilowatt charger, and you'll see peak charging speeds of 320 kilowatts. That adds 100 miles of range in just 5 minutes. The full 10 to 80% charge takes 22 minutes. Compare that to a Tesla Model 3 at 250 kilowatts in 25 minutes, or a BMW i4 at 200 kilowatts in 35 minutes. The CLA is legitimately faster charging than almost anything on the market, except the Hyundai Ioniq 6, which also uses 800 volts. There's one catch. Most public chargers, including Tesla superchargers, are 400-volt systems. Mercedes includes a CCS adapter and announced a factory-equipped 400-volt converter coming in spring 2026. Without it, you're limited to around 150 kilowatts at non-800-volt chargers. Still respectable, but not the full 320 capability. Driving dynamics? Early reviewers say the CLA prioritizes comfort and efficiency over outright sportiness. The ride is smooth and refined, very Mercedes. It won't carve corners like a BMW i4, but that's not what this car is about. It's about effortless cruising with occasional bursts of speed when you need to merge or pass. Pricing and the competition. All right, let's talk money, because this is where things really get interesting. The Mercedes CLA 250 Plus starts at $47,250. Add the $1,250 destination fee, and you're at $48,500 out the door for a base model. Now, a Tesla Model 3 Premium RWD is $44,130, so the CLA costs $3,120 more than the Tesla. What do you get for that extra money? 11 more miles of range, 374 versus 363. Faster charging, 320 kilowatts versus 250 kilowatts. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which Tesla doesn't offer at all. And a luxury interior with real leather, wood, and aluminum versus Tesla's synthetic minimalist cabin.
Is that worth $3,000? If you want a real luxury brand with traditional premium materials, absolutely. Now, let's compare to the BMW i4 eDrive 40. That starts at $57,900. The CLA costs $10,700 less. The i4 has 6 more miles of range, 318 versus 312 for the CLA 350 formatted. But the CLA charges 13 minutes faster and costs almost $11,000 less. That's a massive value advantage. What about the Hyundai Ioniq 6 SE? That's around $45,400. It's cheaper than the CLA by $3,000, and it charges even faster at 350 kilowatts. Range is 361 miles, 13 less than the CLA. But here's the thing, the Ioniq 6 makes 225 horsepower, the CLA makes 268. And let's be honest, you're buying a Mercedes three-pointed star, not a Hyundai badge. Brand prestige matters to some buyers. The CLA 350 4MATIC dual-motor all-wheel drive, $49,800 plus destination, $51,050 total. That's still $7,945 cheaper than the BMW i4, and it's faster, 4.8 seconds 0 to 60 versus 4.9 for the i4. Here's the bottom line. Mercedes priced this aggressively. They studied the Tesla Model 3's success and said we can build something better for just a bit more money, and they did it.
Who should buy it, and final verdict. So who is the 2027 Mercedes-Benz CLA 4? If you're a Tesla Model 3 owner who's frustrated by the lack of Apple CarPlay, the minimalist interior, or the build quality quirks, the CLA is your answer. You get a real luxury car with traditional premium materials and the tech integration you've been asking for. If you're a BMW or Audi loyalist who wants to go electric but doesn't want to spend $60,000, the CLA gives you German engineering and a premium badge at a much more accessible price. If you're a first-time EV buyer who wants range, fast charging, and brand prestige without going broke, this is one of the best values in the segment. Who shouldn't buy it? If you want the absolute fastest acceleration, the Tesla Model 3 Premium AWD hits 60 in 4.1 seconds, quicker than the CLA 350. If you need maximum cargo space, the Model 3's 23 cubic feet beats the CLA's 14. And if you're a driving enthusiast who wants the sharpest handling, the BMW i4 will satisfy you more. But here's the thing, the CLA isn't trying to be the fastest or the sportiest. It's trying to be the most well-rounded luxury EV sedan under $50,000, and it absolutely nails that brief. 374 miles of range means you're not range anxious. 22-minute charging means road trips are practical. 47,250 means it's accessible, and that three-pointed star on the hood means you're driving a Mercedes. Mercedes spent years getting EVs wrong. The EQS and EQE were expensive, weird-looking, and didn't sell. The CLA is Mercedes finally understanding what buyers actually want: range, fast charging, luxury, and a reasonable price. They built it from scratch on a purpose-designed EV platform, loaded it with technology, wrapped it in distinctive styling, and priced it to compete. Is it perfect? No. The trunk is small, the infotainment has a learning curve, and you'll need to wait until spring 2026 for that 400-volt converter to maximize charging compatibility. But is it the best luxury EV sedan under $50,000? That's a very strong argument to make. The CLA 250 Plus delivers more range than anything in its class. It charges faster than almost anything except the Ioniq 6. It looks like nothing else on the road, and it feels like a real Mercedes inside. Tesla dominated this segment for years because nobody else could match the Model 3's combination of range, performance, and price. Mercedes just did, and they did it with a luxury that Tesla can't touch.
So is the 2027 Mercedes-Benz CLA the electric sedan that finally gives Tesla real competition? Would you choose this over a Model 3, a BMW i4, or a Hyundai Ioniq 6? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this review helpful, hit that subscribe button. We've got a ton more EV reviews and comparisons coming your way. We're diving deep into every electric car that matters in 2026 and beyond. The luxury EV revolution just got a whole lot more interesting. Thanks for watching.